How to travel in Switzerland. Why travel to Switzerland? Switzerland has become the world's #1 travel destination because it offers a unique combination of things that few other countries can provide. First and foremost is its breathtaking alpine scenery. Summer temperatures in the mountains are wonderfully cool and ideal for hiking, walking and outdoor activities. The light at 2000 meters is completely different from sea level. Colors appear more vivid and intense. The air pressure is lower than what it is at sea level, which makes many people feel lighter, more energetic and in a better mood. Air pressure drops by about 100 millibars by 1000 meters of elevation, and temperatures decrease by roughly 1 degree Celsius per 100 meters. High altitude hiking or mountain biking in summer has become increasingly popular, especially when temperatures in the Swiss lowlands can reach 35 degrees Celsius in some years. The Swiss have long made it a tradition to spend their summer holidays in the cool mountain regions. More and more people prefer the mountains over the beach, choosing to relax in pleasant temperatures rather than enduring the heat of coastal sea destinations. There are many spa towns and alpine villages with restaurants, hotels and even shopping facilities. Some villages can only be reached by cable car and have no cars or roads. These are insider tips among Swiss holidaymakers, offering peaceful retreats far from civilization. Switzerland is arguably the best equipped country in the world for both mass tourism and individual traveling. Visitors from around the globe choose Switzerland for its safety, the reliability of its services and public transportation, the lush green landscapes and the many friendly people they meet here. Everything is taken care of. Guests are treated like kings and queens and everyone gets what they wish for. Even those who prefer the cuisine of their home country are well served. Switzerland's major cities offer international restaurants from all over the world. Using Google Maps. For the initial planning of possible trips, you can use Google Maps to get a first impression of a country. Switzerland is particularly well suited as a travel destination because a large part of the Alps lies within its borders and because the alpine climate is unique. Ideal for summer activities such as hiking, cycling and walking, as well as for winter activities like traveling through snowy landscapes, skiing and snowboarding. It is also perfect for shopping for high-quality, stylish Swiss watches, jewelry and other souvenirs to remember a wonderful trip. People all around the world are under increasing pressure. Work is often exhausting and demanding, and globally there are fewer and fewer job opportunities. People want to feel alive again. They want to forget their worries for a while, reconnect with nature and rediscover joy. And so they come to Switzerland, where everything is taken care of and where they can truly switch off. The problems of the world do not reach them here. During their holiday, they regain control of their own lives, choose freely what they want to do, and can rely on everything being well organized, stress-free and deeply refreshing. When they later experience stress at work, they think back to their time in Switzerland. Those memories help them relax and unwind. Many Swiss people work hard to ensure that all guests feel comfortable here, because they believe that Switzerland belongs to everyone. The Central Plateau and the Alps. Switzerland consists of two climatic zones. On the one hand, it has an extremely fertile Central Plateau, where about 90% of the Swiss population lives. On the other hand, it has a second region made up of the Alps. Switzerland is therefore an ideal holiday destination because it contains all these climate zones, allowing people to go everywhere the temperatures are most pleasant. During the sometimes hot summers of the Central Plateau, people retreat to the cool mountains. In winter, they are glad to stay in milder lowlands, though they still head into the Alps for skiing, sledding or snowboarding. This combination is simply perfect for anyone looking for a holiday. A relief map clearly shows where the Swiss Central Plateau lies between two mountain ranges, the Jura to the north, the Alps to the south, and the plateau in between. The Swiss have lived in this region for countless generations, and in earlier times many never left what was then called the Central Plateau. Their entire lives took place in this fertile plain. Today, this fertile region, the Jura and the Alps, belong to the whole world, because everyone is warmly welcome to visit these beautiful landscapes and majestic mountains. Arrival in Switzerland by air. To reach the many beautiful holiday destinations spread across Switzerland, you will typically arrive by airplane. The country has two major airports suitable for international travel: Zurich Airport and Geneva Airport. From Geneva to the Alps. Geneva is home to numerous international organizations, including the United Nations, UN, the World Health Organization, WHO, the International Committee of the Red Cross, ICRC, and the World Trade Organization, WTO. From Geneva, you can travel along Lake Geneva towards Sion or Visp to reach the Alps. Alternatively, you can take a train from Geneva to Bern and from there continue into the Bernese Alps, toward Interlaken and the beautiful Lauterbrunnen Valley. Traveling from Zurich to the Alps. From Zurich Airport, you are already very close to the Alps. In the distance you can see the Alpine mountain range. The photo was taken in summer. The highest peaks are still capped with snow, while the Central Plateau below is green and fertile. You can also see that the mountains often attract clouds. The rainwater runs down into the fertile lowlands as rivers. For this reason, Switzerland is often called the water castle of Europe. Clean water is abundant here and never in short supply. The Swiss railway network. Switzerland has the densest public transport network in the world. This map shows the main railway connections. When traveling as a tourist from point A to point B using public transport, you should always start by taking the fast main lines. From there you can reach your destination as quickly and efficiently as possible. Major transport hubs include Geneva, Bern, Basel, Olten, Zurich, St. Gallen, Lucerne, Interlaken, Chur and Lugano. From the Central Plateau towards the Alps. All routes lead from the airports in Zurich and Geneva and from the Central Plateau toward the Alps, because that is where the major tourist destinations are located. Places for hiking and skiing and for enjoying countless spectacular panorama viewpoints. Switzerland is perfectly equipped and offers many individual destinations to choose from. There are 4 main railway corridors into the mountains. A. From Lausanne toward the Valais Alps to Visp or Zermatt, where you can see the famous Matterhorn, or travel up to the Jungfraujoch, the so-called top of Europe. B. From Bern toward the Bernese Alps to Interlaken and the famous Lauterbrunnen Valley. There is also a direct rail connection to Visp, from where you can enjoy a beautiful train ride to Zermatt or up to the Gorner Grat. The Valais Alps and the Bernese Alps offer countless excursions. C. From Zurich Airport you travel via Zurich to Lucerne, from where many alpine destinations can be reached quickly. There is also the famous Brünig Railway, which connects Lucerne and Interlaken, as well as the Golden Pass Line, which runs from Lucerne via Interlaken to Montreux. D. From Zurich directly to Chur, from where you can travel into the famous mountains of Graubünden, towards St. Moritz, Davos and many other well-known destinations. A rail network that connects everything. The Swiss railway network is designed to connect all major and minor destinations, allowing travelers to move quickly from one part of the country to another. There are even railway lines running straight through the Alps from north to south, linking the southern part of Switzerland with the north. Types of trains in Switzerland. Switzerland operates several different types of trains, each tailored to the specific requirements of its route. All of them share one mission: to transport passengers and tourists punctually from one place to another. Switzerland not only has a uniquely comprehensive nationwide rail network, but also a wide variety of trains designed to meet the highest standards on their respective lines. The reliability of Swiss railways is legendary, and if a disruption does occur, replacement buses are organized very quickly to cover the affected route. Here are some of the train types used to bring passengers wherever they want to go. Ticket counters for public transport. All train stations in Switzerland have ticket machines. However, for travelers or tourists who are unfamiliar with the routes, which have only a general idea of where they want to go, which want to profit from especially reduced ticket prices, it is advisable to ask for assistance at a staffed ticket counter. Ticket offices. Upon arrival at the airport, you can already purchase the necessary tickets for yourself and your family at the railway ticket counter. The staff not only sell tickets but also provide helpful advice about travel routes, where you need to go, which platform your train departs from, and at what time. At the airport you can also book hotels or obtain further information to ensure a smooth stay at your hotel destination. Train timetable boards. In Switzerland all timetable boards are blue. On the left side, the long-distance connections between major towns and cities are listed. On the right side, the local connections. These boards are easy to understand and display the platform number and departure time of the next train. Departure displays. On the platforms, electronic display boards show the upcoming departures, including the final destination and many of the intermediate stops. Large train stations. In the train stations of larger towns or major transport hubs, things can look like this. Trains usually run every 30 minutes to the main destinations. However, you must pay attention to whether you are taking a fast train, an intercity, or a train that stops at almost every station. For covering long distances between major hubs, you should always choose the intercity trains, the ICs. Medium-sized train stations. In smaller transport hubs, the stations may look like this. Trains sometimes run every 15 minutes and sometimes even more often, and they stop more frequently at smaller stations. Small train stations. At small stations you may sometimes have to wait up to an hour for the next train on certain lines. However, many routes still operate every 30 minutes and sometimes even every 15 minutes. If you want to travel from one remote destination to another, you must always travel via the main transport hubs. The railway network is designed like a spider web. Fast trains connect to the major hubs and many branches lead off in all directions to smaller towns, with numerous intermediate stops, ensuring that as much of the country as possible is covered by rail. Inside the trains. The interiors of the trains look almost the same everywhere. The width of the trains is standardized, so the seating layout is also standardized and almost identical across the network. Most trains have both lower and upper decks to accommodate more passengers. Traveling by train is far more pleasant than traveling by car or taxi. You can relax and enjoy the scenery as you ride, and you always know exactly when you will arrive at your destination. All stations are announced over the loudspeakers, and every stop is displayed on a screen inside the train. Eating and drinking are explicitly allowed. Passengers should feel comfortable. The destinations. Switzerland not only has an excellent railway network, it also has an outstanding network for buses, gondolas and cable cars to reach the mountains. Usually the train takes you directly to the base station of a chairlift, allowing you to ascend into the mountains immediately. Or you can take a bus right to the valley station. There is no need for a car, no car rental, no expensive taxis. Public transport covers everything, takes you everywhere and provides access to virtually every mountain village via bus connections. Public transport can replace the car completely. No traveler or tourist with their family ever needs to rent a car anywhere at any time. You simply take trains, buses, boats, chairlifts or gondolas, and in this way you can reach every corner of Switzerland, even places far from any tourist center. Exploring holiday destinations and scenic train journeys. For travelers and tourists, the Alps offer countless beautiful places to visit. To make this possible, Switzerland has not only developed destinations on mountain peaks, but also built railway lines that pass through magnificent mountain landscapes. You can either use your smartphone to find out what to do, which routes to take and which excursions are available, or you can ask for information directly at the ticket counters of larger train stations. Switzerland is full of sightseeing opportunities and excursion destinations. Smaller train stations usually do not have staffed counters, but only ticket machines. However, local Swiss residents are always happy to provide advice on how to get somewhere or what to visit, especially in remote areas. The major destinations, however, are well known everywhere, and it is easy to obtain information about them wherever you go. Bern. Let us now look at a few of many travel destinations to give you an idea of what to expect on a journey through Switzerland. This is Bern, the capital city and the seat of the federal government. The river Aare winds around Bern's historic Old Town. Bern's Old Town. The old part of Bern is world famous. Even Albert Einstein worked here for many years at the city's patent office. He lived in an apartment in the Old Town, which today can be visited as a museum. Bern's Old Town still looks much as it did in the Middle Ages. Since the Great Fire of the year 1405, the sandstone buildings have remained unchanged. Geneva, Palais des Nations. Geneva is the headquarters of many international organizations. The World Health Organization, the World Trade Organization, a branch of the United Nations Organization, as well as the International Committee of the Red Cross. The Old Town of Geneva. The Old Town of Geneva has a Mediterranean atmosphere. Temperatures here are warmer than in most other Swiss cities. French is spoken, and the people are unfailingly friendly. The international character of the city is unmistakable. Geneva is home to many different ethnic communities who live together successfully and harmoniously. Château de Gruyère. Switzerland and Europe in general has many castles that once belonged to counts, governors and princes who owned the surrounding lands during the Middle Ages. Many of these castles now belong to the towns or villages around them. Some can be visited, such as Gruyère Castle. It even houses an H.R. Giger museum and a Giger bar, both open to visitors. The castle grounds are beautifully arranged, with direct views of the surrounding mountains. Interior of Gruyère Castle. The interior of the castle remains almost entirely original from medieval times and would be perfectly suited as a filming location for historical movies. Most all knights' houses, castles or fortresses include a museum that can be visited during set opening hours. Interlaken. Interlaken is the gateway to the Bernese Alps, one of the most beautiful and remarkable holiday regions in the world. From Interlaken you can reach every destination in the Bernese Alps. Trains and buses run everywhere, and the spectacular panorama of the Lauterbrunnen Valley is known worldwide. From Interlaken you can also travel to the Jungfraujoch, the Schildhorn and many other magnificent destinations. The Lake of Brienz. Lake Brienz is a well-known holiday destination for visitors from all over the world. Hotels and holiday apartments are found everywhere, offering accommodation for both short and long stays. The region is breathtaking, almost like a paradise. Many traditional farmhouses from earlier centuries still stand today and are typical for this area. The Lavaux Vineyards. On the northern slope of Lake Geneva you will find ideal conditions for wine production. The sun-exposed hillside absorbs heat thanks to its rocky soil and allows rainwater to drain quickly, perfect for growing grapes. The Lavaux terraces are world famous for their beauty and for the excellent wine produced here, enjoyed by visitors and locals alike. The vineyards of Lavaux are a UNESCO World Heritage Site. In autumn, the leaves of the vineyards turn vibrant colors, creating a romantic atmosphere together with the light reflected from the lake. This is also the season of pressing, when the grapes are harvested. Château de Chillon. Chillon Castle lies directly on Lake Geneva and is open to visitors. It is considered a water castle and features knights' halls, prison cells and residential quarters once used by the castle's owners. Guided tours are available in English, German and French. Interior of Chillon Castle. The interior of Chillon Castle has been preserved much as it was in medieval times. During the cold season not all rooms were heated, typically only the kitchen was warmed, which in turn provided some heat to the chambers above it. Lausanne. Lausanne is the headquarters of the IOC, the International Olympic Committee. Its university and technical institute, the École Polytechnique Fédérale de Lausanne, are world-renowned. Lausanne City. Lausanne has also an old town, and a metro system connects Lake Geneva with the residential districts higher up. With 140,000 inhabitants, it is the third largest city in Switzerland. Golden Pass Express. The Golden Pass Express runs from Interlaken to Montreux and back. This route is ideal for experiencing the stunning scenery of the region. It passes through a variety of landscapes, lakes, green valleys and alpine sections with charming mountain villages. The Golden Pass Express is equipped with panoramic glass coaches, allowing passengers to fully enjoy the views. Les Rochers de Naï. The summit of Les Rochers de Naï lies at 2,042 meters above sea level. It is part of the Vaud Pre-Alps and rises from Montreux and Lake Geneva. A cogwheel railway runs from Montreux to the summit, overcoming more than 1,600 meters of elevation. On clear days, the view from the top stretches across Lake Geneva toward the Alps, including Mont Blanc. The mountain is home to colonies of marmots. There are hiking trails as well as a via ferrata leading to the summit. Lucerne. Lucerne is Switzerland's major hub for travelers and tourists exploring the country. From Lucerne, you can easily reach all regions of the Alps. The city is also known for its beautiful Swiss watches, which make excellent souvenirs. Lucerne has a charming old town and offers numerous restaurants and hotels for visitors. From here, travelers plan excursions to Mount Pilatus, the Stanserhorn, the Engelberg Valley and Mount Titlis. Alternatively, you can take the Lucerne-Interlaken Express over the Brünig Pass to Interlaken. Zurich. Zurich is Switzerland's largest city and its financial capital. It features a historic old town combined with modern architecture. The Bahnhofstrasse, famous for its shopping opportunities, is known worldwide. Prominent figures who once lived here include Albert Einstein, physicist, Ulrich Zwingli, reformer, James Joyce, writer, Lenin, revolutionary and politician, Thomas Mann, writer, Gottfried Keller, writer, state secretary, Johanna Spiri, author of Heidi, Max Frisch, writer and architect, and Gottlieb Duttweiler, founder of Migros. The famous Paradeplatz is considered Zurich's financial center, home to the headquarters of UBS and the former Credit Suisse. Zurich is not only a banking city, but also an important location for fintech, financial technology, insurance and wealth management. Winterthur. In medieval times, Winterthur was a center for the textile and machinery industries. Many villas and buildings from that era still shape the cityscape. Today, the city hosts a University of Applied Sciences and the Technorama, the Swiss Science Center, an interactive science museum ideal for family visits. Children can conduct their own experiments and learn about physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, logic, engineering and the natural sciences. Technorama can be visited in both good and bad weather. St. Gallen. St. Gallen is the capital of eastern Switzerland. In the 19th and 20th centuries, the city was a major center of the textile and embroidery industries. The University of St. Gallen is famous and internationally respected for its liberal economic orientation. The city also offers an opera house, a theater and a ballet company. In summer, open-air concerts are held, and in autumn the Olma Fair takes place, the Eastern Swiss Agricultural and Trade Exhibition, where animals are awarded prizes and regional specialities are sold. St. Gallen was founded around the year 612 Anno Domini by an Irish monk named Gallus. The abbey church of the monastery of St. Gallen was built between 1755 and 1767 and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Voralpen Express. The Voralpen Express runs from St. Gallen to Lucerne. The route covers roughly 150 kilometers and takes a little over 3 hours. The journey passes through the pre-alpine region along rivers, lakes and gentle hills. This line offers an alternative to the classic panoramic routes such as the Golden Pass Express. Less tourists, but with its own charm and a more authentic glimpse into everyday Swiss life. Rigi. Mount Rigi is known as the Queen of the Mountains. It is a peak suitable for hikers of nearly all skill levels. The Rigi Railway has been operating since 1871, making it one of Europe's oldest cogwheel railways. Rigi is also known as the Mountain of the Senses, offering some of the most beautiful views in all of Switzerland. Pilatus. Mount Pilatus is Lucerne's local mountain and a very popular destination for hikers, climbers and nature lovers. The Pilatus Railway is the steepest cogwheel railway in the world, with a gradient of up to 48%. Alternatively, the summit can be reached by cable car. At the top, visitors will find restaurants, viewing platforms and even hotels. Pilatus is surrounded by legends, including tales of dragons said to have lived on the mountain. From the summit, the views are spectacular, stretching across the central Swiss Alps, Lake Lucerne and, on clear days, even as far as the Bernese Alps. Lucerne-Interlaken Express. Along the route of the Lucerne-Interlaken Express, travelers enjoy stunning views of Lake Lucerne, Lake Brienz, the surrounding mountains such as Pilatus and Rigi, and numerous picturesque villages. The Brünig Pass section is especially renowned for its panoramic vistas, featuring steep hillsides and several tunnels. This panoramic train is equipped with large windows for unobstructed views. It connects Lucerne, a major tourist hub, with Interlaken, the gateway to the Bernese Oberland and the Bernese Alps. Stanserhorn. Stanserhorn is a popular excursion destination for hikers, families and nature lovers. From the summit, one enjoys a breathtaking 360-degree panorama of the central Swiss Alps, Lake Lucerne, Mount Pilatus and Mount Rigi. At the top there is a restaurant and spacious viewing terraces. The name Stanserhorn comes from the nearby town of Stans, located at the foot of the mountain. Schildhorn. The Schildhorn is located in the Bernese Oberland, in the canton of Bern, near the village of Mürren. It is part of the Jungfrau region, south of Interlaken. On the summit sits the Piz Gloria, a revolving restaurant offering 360-degree views of the mountains Eiger, Mönch and Jungfrau. In summer, the area is ideal for hiking. In winter, it becomes a skiing destination. The Schildhorn became world famous thanks to the 1967 James Bond film On Her Majesty's Secret Service, in which the Piz Gloria restaurant served as the villain's headquarters. From the summit, visitors can enjoy breathtaking views of more than 200 alpine peaks, including the Eiger, Mönch, Jungfrau, the Matterhorn and Mont Blanc on clear days. Glacier 3000 or Glacier 3000. Glacier 3000 is a well-known glacier area in the Swiss Alps, located in the canton of Vaud. It is famous for its dramatic scenery and alpine activities. The glacier lies at roughly 3,000 meters above sea level, hence the name Glacier 3000. One of its highlights is the world's first suspension bridge connecting two mountain peaks. In winter and spring, visitors can ski and snowboard. In summer, glacier hikes and sled rides are available. Jungfraujoch. The Jungfraujoch is located in the Bernese Alps, in the canton of Bern, between the peaks of Jungfrau 4,158 meters and Mönch 4,107 meters. It is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Switzerland. There is an ice palace carved into the glacier, featuring ice sculptures as well as a viewing platform overlooking the Eiger, Mönch and Jungfrau region and the surrounding glaciers. Visitors can enjoy snow activities such as snow tubing or short glacier walks, even in summer. Often referred to as the top of Europe, the Jungfraujoch offers a unique combination of glacier scenery, high alpine panoramas and well-developed infrastructure. The region is part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site Jungfrau Aletsch Birchhorn, one of the most significant glacial landscapes in the world. Glacier Express. The Glacier Express connects Zermatt, Matterhorn region, Valais, with St. Moritz or Davos, Graubünden. The route covers approximately 290 kilometers and takes around 8 hours. The journey passes through more than 90 tunnels and over 291 bridges, including spectacular alpine passes such as the Oberalp Pass at 2,033 meters above sea level. The panoramic train offers breathtaking views of glaciers, mountains, valleys, rivers and villages. Highlights include the Landwasser Viaduct near Filisur and the Rhine Gorge, also known as the Swiss Grand Canyon. Dining cars provide table service, making the long journey especially comfortable. Zermatt. Zermatt is car-free, Only electric vehicles, taxis and small trains operate within the village, preserving air quality and tranquility. Zermatt is a magnet for tourists, attracting both winter sports enthusiasts and summer hikers, climbers and mountain lovers. Historically, Zermatt was a mountaineering village that gained worldwide fame after the first ascent of the Matterhorn in the year 1865. The region is a top ski destination with over 360 kilometers of slopes, snow parks, cross-country trails and glacier skiing opportunities. In summer, visitors can hike, climb, mountain bike or explore glaciers. Europe's highest mountain railway provides panoramic views of 38 4,000-meter peaks. Zermatt can be reached by train from Visp or Brig. The Matterhorn. The Matterhorn is the most beautiful and famous, but also one of the most dangerous mountains in the world. As of 2025, over 600 climbers have lost their lives attempting to summit, more than on Mount Everest. The difficulty of climbing in the Matterhorn is often underestimated. It is also called the Pyramid of Switzerland due to its steep, pyramid-like shape. Gornergrat. The Gornergrat, located southeast of Zermatt, offers spectacular views of the surrounding Alps. It is a popular destination for tourists, hikers and skiers. Numerous hiking trails are available for both experienced and less experienced mountaineers. In winter, the Gornergrat is part of Zermatt's ski area, with slopes of varying difficulty. From the summit, visitors enjoy a 360-degree panorama of over 24,000-meter peaks, including the Matterhorn, Monte Rosa, Lyskamm and Dom. The Gorner Glacier stretches about 14 kilometers into the valley, making the area ideal for photographers and mountain enthusiasts. Titlis. Mount Titlis is located in the central Swiss Alps in the canton of Obwalden, near Engelberg and Wolfenschießen. The summit rises to 3,238 meters above sea level. Titlis is a year-round destination for mountain lovers. In winter and spring, visitors can ski and snowboard on the Titlis Glacier. In summer, glacier hikes, snowshoeing and even summer skiing are possible. Attractions include the Glacier Park, the Ice Cave and various viewing platforms with panoramic alpine views. The Titlis Rotair cable car is the world's first revolving gondola, offering 360-degree views during the ride. From the summit, visitors can see over 200 alpine peaks, including Rigi, Pilatus, Bernina and even the Matterhorn on clear days. Stoß. Mount Stoß is a smaller but well-known peak in central Switzerland, popular as a recreational and winter sports destination. Its summit is at 1,300 meters above sea level. Visitors can hike, ski, mountain bike, snowshoe or go sledding. The area offers both summer and winter sports. The Stoßbahn is the steepest funicular railway in the world. The mountain village is car-free, providing a quiet and natural atmosphere. Stoß is a family-friendly destination with playgrounds, panoramic terraces and easy hiking trails. Elm, Swiss tectonic arena Sardona. Elm is located near Glarus in the Glarus Alps, nestled in a valley at about 977 meters above sea level, with surrounding peaks rising above 2,000 meters. The area offers natural alpine landscapes, hiking routes and mountain tours. The Elm ski area caters to both beginners and advanced skiers. In summer, there are numerous hiking trails, climbing routes and mountain biking tracks. The Martinsloch, a hole in the rock, is famous because twice a year, around May 11th and August the 1st, the sun shines perfectly through it onto Elm's church, marking the seasons. The ascent from Elm takes about 2 to 3 hours depending on fitness and the route, passing through alpine meadows, forests and offering spectacular views of the Glarus Valley and surrounding peaks. Chur. Chur is the capital of the canton of Graubünden, situated in the Rhine Valley, often referred to as the Grand Canyon of Switzerland. The city lies at around 593 meters above sea level. It is an ideal base for exploring Graubünden, including trips to Davos, St. Moritz or Arosa. Chur is the oldest continuously inhabited city in Switzerland, with human settlement dating back over 5,000 years. The city has a historic old town and numerous museums. Bellinzona. Bellinzona lies at the southern foot of the Alps, towards Italy. Ticino, the region it belongs to, is known as Switzerland's sunny side. Many people from northern Switzerland travel here regularly, enjoying its warmer and sunnier climate. For many, a weekend trip by car or train across the Alps is enough to reach the warm south. Bellinzona is the capital of Ticino and is particularly famous for its medieval castles, Castelgrande, Montebello and Sassocorbaro, all of which are UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Ancient and primeval beech forests of Europe. The ancient and primeval beech forests of Europe are a UNESCO World Heritage Site. In Ticino, part of this heritage is located in the Lago di Lugano area and the Valcolla region. The forests feature ancient beech trees, deadwood structures, mosses and fungi, signs of a healthy, ecologically stable ecosystem. They serve as an important refuge for biodiversity, including rare birds, insects and mammals. These beech forests are living examples of the evolution of Central European forests since the last ice age. Lugano. Lugano is the largest city in the canton of Ticino, Switzerland's southernmost canton. The city lies on Lake Lugano, nestled among the hills and mountains of the Ticino Alps, and is just a few kilometers away from Italy. Lugano is the economic center of the southernmost Swiss canton, with a strong focus on finance, trade and tourism. The city has an Italian flair, reflected in its architecture, cuisine and culture. There is a beautiful lakeside park with flowers, opportunities for boat trips and charming narrow streets with a Mediterranean atmosphere. The surrounding area offers hiking trails, panoramic viewpoints and mountain biking routes. Locarno. Locarno is one of the warmest places in Switzerland. It lies at the northern shore of Lago Maggiore near Lago di Lugano. The surrounding area is characterized by mountains, a mild climate and abundant sunshine. Nearby, the Valle Maccia, the Maccia Valley and the Cento Valli offer nature, hiking trails and traditional villages. Every August, Locarno hosts one of Europe's most important film festivals, with the Piazza Grande serving as an open-air cinema. The city features palm trees and subtropical plants. The local cuisine shows Italian influence, with dishes such as polenta, cornmeal dish, or risotto, rice dish. In the middle of the lake, visitors can explore the Brissago Islands, which include a botanical garden, a worthwhile travel destination. Monte Generoso. Monte Generoso is one of the most striking mountains in the southern Ticino and a popular excursion destination due to its views and the scenic cogwheel railway. The mountain rises 1,704 meters above sea level and is close to the Italian border. From the summit, visitors enjoy a 360-degree panoramic view of Lake Lugano, the Po Valley, and on clear days, the Valais and Bernese Alps. The Mont Blanc Massif is also visible, creating a dramatic alpine backdrop reminiscent of Mount Moria from The Lord of the Rings. A 19th century cogwheel railway runs from Capolago on Lake Lugano to the summit, offering a scenic journey. The famous architect Mario Botta designed the spectacular Fiore di Pietra building at the top. Monte San Giorgio. The view from Monte San Giorgio is extraordinary. The peak reaches 1,097 meters above sea level and lies between the southern arm of Lake Lugano and Porto Ceresio in Italy. The mountain is almost entirely forested, offering a peaceful, natural atmosphere. Monte San Giorgio is a UNESCO World Natural Heritage Site. It is famous for exceptionally well-preserved fossils of marine creatures that lived around 240 million years ago in a lagoon. Fossils include ichthyosaurs, nothosaurs, fish, crustaceans, early reptiles, as well as plants and insects. The nearby village of Meride hosts a fossil museum with original specimens. The mountain is a beautiful hiking area with forests, marl soils, rocky steps and viewpoints. Rhaetian railways in the Albula Bernina landscapes. The Rhaetian Railway in the Albula-Bernina landscapes is one of the most spectacular railway routes in the world and has been a UNESCO World Heritage since 2008. It is considered a masterpiece of railway engineering in challenging alpine terrain, combining technical elegance with stunning mountain scenery. On the Albula line, trains run from Chur via Thusis, Tiefencastel, Filisur, Bergün, Preda and Samarde to St. Moritz. The Bernina line runs from St. Moritz via Pontresina over the Bernina Pass at 2,253 meters above sea level to Poschiavo and Tirano in Italy. The railway is recognized as a UNESCO site for its outstanding synthesis of human engineering, technology and alpine landscape. Highlights include daring viaducts, spiral tunnels and the harmonious use of bridges, galleries and tunnels in extreme terrain. The railway served as a model for many mountain railways in the early 20th century. Swiss National Park. The Swiss National Park invites travelers and tourists to explore its hiking trails. Covering 170 square kilometers, it is located in the Lower Engadine, in the Zernetz region. The park is entirely untouched by human intervention, allowing natural processes such as avalanches, storms and erosion to take their course. Visitors may hike on designated paths but are not allowed to leave trails, pick plants, collect specimens or hunt. Camping and fires are prohibited. The park is home to many alpine species, including deer, ibex, chamois, marmots, bearded vultures, golden eagles, snow hares, foxes and martens, as well as a rich insect and reptile fauna. The terrain includes dolomite and limestone formations, glaciers, alpine lakes and wetlands. The Zernetz Visitor Center offers a modern multimedia exhibition on ecosystems, geology, wildlife and research. Zernetz serves as the starting point for many beautiful hikes in pristine nature. The best visiting season is summer and autumn, from June to October, when all trails are open. From mid-October to May, many paths are closed. Winter sports are prohibited to protect the plants and wildlife. Benedictine Convent of St. John in Mystère. The Benedictine Convent of St. John in Mystère is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, an artistic treasure and one of the best preserved Carolingian buildings in the world. The monastery was founded around 775 under Charlemagne, featuring unique Carolingian architecture. Since the Middle Ages, it has been a convent for women, Benedictine nuns, and has remained continuously active. The convent was long the religious, cultural and economic center of the valley. The buildings house the most extensive and best preserved Carolingian fresco cycle, depicting the life of Christ, scenes from the Old Testament and a representation of Charlemagne, an extremely rare and unique ensemble. Romanesque frescoes date from the 12th century. The complex includes a Carolingian church, the Planta Tower, originally the seat of the Vogt, a monastery library and a museum. The Benedictine nuns continue to live according to the rule of ora et labora, pray and work. St. Moritz. St. Moritz is one of the world's most famous spa and winter sport resorts. It is considered the birthplace of modern winter tourism, combining the Engadine mountain landscape with a cosmopolitan, luxurious flair. St. Moritz lies at 1,822 meters above sea level and has its own lake, Lake St. Moritz. Its mineral springs were known in antiquity, and from the 19th century it developed into an international spa destination. Winter tourism is said to have been invented in 1861 when hotelier Johannes Badrut invited British guests to spend the winter, a legendary wager. St. Moritz has hosted two Winter Olympics, 1928 and 1948. It offers every type of summer and winter sport, including skiing, skeleton, bobsleigh, cross-country skiing, ski touring, snow kiting, ice skating, hiking, mountain biking, trail running, climbing, alpine tours, surfing, sailing, golf, tennis, white turf, horse racing on the frozen lake, snow polo, and the Engadine Ski Marathon. St. Moritz is suitable for all travelers, but especially for those who appreciate luxury, fine dining and international events. Bernina Express. The Bernina Express is one of the most spectacular panoramic train journeys in the world and among Switzerland's top tourist attractions. The route connects the Swiss alpine region of Graubünden with Italy's Valtellina, and the journey itself is considered a masterpiece of railway engineering. Covering 122 kilometers, the trip takes approximately 4 to 4.5 hours in one direction. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is the highest continuous adhesion railway in the world, requiring no cogwheels. The train travels over the Bernina Pass at 2,253 meters above sea level. Passengers enjoy 360-degree views of glaciers, mountains, lakes and alpine villages. Panoramic coaches with large windows ensure unobstructed views. Historical carriages are available for nostalgic rides, and onboard service offers snacks and beverages. The day trip is often called the Bernina Express Round Trip, with a stop in Tirano. The train operates year-round, being especially popular in summer for glacier panoramas and in winter for snowy alpine landscapes. Davos. Davos is one of Switzerland's most famous cities, known for winter sports, health tourism and international events. Located in the Prattigau-Davos Valley in the canton of Graubünden at 1,560 meters above sea level, it is one of Europe's highest cities. Davos is renowned as a winter sports and spa destination and as the host of the World Economic Forum. It offers one of Switzerland's largest continuous ski areas: Parsen, Jakobshorn, Rienerhorn, Pischa and Madrisa. The region has over 140 kilometers of prepared cross-country trails and countless other winter and summer sports activities. Davos is also a recognized health resort, known for its dry climate and abundant sunshine. The city has numerous historic sanatoria, now hotels and rehabilitation centers. Over 100 years ago, Davos gained fame for effectively treating tuberculosis. The WEF brings together the world's leading politicians, business leaders and scientists each January during the coldest time of the year. Switzerland has something to offer for every season, every budget and for tourists and travelers from around the world. Everything is designed to ensure that visitors are always well taken care of, so that everyone feels at home. Weather and travel conditions. Switzerland is wonderfully green because it rains relatively often. The green fields and forests, lush hillsides and mountains mean the rain can sometimes occur for 2 or 3 days at a time. This can be particularly challenging for tourists who stay only a few days, a week or 2 weeks in Switzerland, with a fully planned itinerary and daily sightseeing goals arranged months in advance. When everything goes according to plan and the weather cooperates, the schedule can be followed without issue. However, rain may disrupt plans, requiring visitors to adjust and focus on indoor activities such as visiting art galleries, museums, wellness centers, chocolate museums, shopping trips, castle tours or other indoor attractions. Larger cities in particular offer abundant options. Alternatively, one can enjoy fine dining at a local restaurant, sampling local specialities such as cheese fondue with wine or raclette, the traditional Swiss melted cheese dish. Virtually every city has its own local specialities. The beautiful images of Switzerland should not mislead travelers. Most were taken under sunny conditions. The lush greenery, however, reflects the frequent rain that sustains it. Travelers should plan an alternative itinerary in advance and remain flexible, knowing that not every day will be perfect weather-wise. Bad weather. Sometimes weather looks like the images shown here. Other times it may appear differently, depending on what was planned. In autumn and winter, for example, a fog layer can cover the Swiss plateau, blocking sunlight. Locals living and working in these areas often feel the gloom themselves and may travel to the mountains or even over the Alps to the south just to find some sun. Indoor activities. Indoor activities provide alternatives when outside plans are disrupted by bad weather. Options include museums, galleries, wellness centers, chocolate factories, shopping, castle tours and more, ensuring a productive and enjoyable day indoors. Winter sports. Switzerland is not just a summer destination. Winter activities and excursions require warmer clothing, which tourists should prepare for. Temperatures in Switzerland are becoming milder in winter, but tourists may be prepared for sub-zero conditions. Otherwise, there would be no snow. Summer mass tourism primarily occurs in spring, summer and autumn, while individual and luxury tourism peaks in autumn, winter and spring. Luxury winter resorts such as St. Moritz, Davos and others are heavily visited in winter, offering vibrant après-ski culture with champagne, wine and beer. Annual temperatures. Switzerland is known for its ideal climate, not too hot in summer and not too cold in winter. Nevertheless, temperatures and weather conditions are crucial for planning excursions. In exceptional cases, summer temperatures can reach 40 degrees Celsius, 104 degrees Fahrenheit, while winter extremes in the past reached nearly -25 degrees Celsius, -13 degrees Fahrenheit. Although such extremes are now rare. Climate change is noticeable in Switzerland, with many ski resorts sometimes complaining about insufficient snow. In high summer, afternoons average around 30 degrees Celsius, 86 degrees Fahrenheit, while winter temperatures today typically range from 0 degrees Celsius to -5 degrees Celsius, 32 degrees Fahrenheit to 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Travelers should consider what clothing to bring to avoid purchasing on site. Additionally, temperatures drop approximately 1 degree Celsius for every 100 meters of elevation gain. Sunshine duration. Sunshine duration indicates cloud cover and clear skies. From early July to early September, Switzerland experiences the most sunny days. Spring can be variable. Precipitation. Rainfall occasionally lasts for a few days, but rarely an entire week. Typically, 1 or 2 rainy days are followed by sunshine. Fog. Fog often occurs in autumn and winter. There have been rare cases when persistent fog covered the Swiss plateau for nearly 7 months, but such instances are exceptional. If fog occurs, it is best to travel to the Alps or other elevated destinations above the fog layer. For example, the Uetliberg near Zurich usually rises above the fog layer and is easily accessible. Winter tourists are rarely affected, as they are usually headed to alpine resorts where fog is no longer an issue. Whether visiting alpine destinations in winter or hiking in summer at pleasant temperatures, wearing a t-shirt and sun hat depends on personal preference. What matters is being aware of the temperatures and bringing appropriate clothing. Switzerland offers vacations for all seasons. Resorts cater to both mass tourism and individual travelers, with summer and winter activities fully prepared. Ski, sled and ice skate rentals are available at winter resorts. Some tourists want to experience specific climatic zones similar to tropical regions and therefore visit in summer. Others prefer winter to enjoy ski slopes, wellness and possibly spot famous personalities, choosing winter months accordingly. Preferences vary, but Switzerland offers everything. Hotels, restaurants and resorts provide all services needed to make a stay memorable. This video was intended to provide insights into Switzerland as a travel destination. Some information is essential for planning a trip according to personal preferences. Knowing travel conditions, climate, weather, temperatures and natural features allows travelers to prepare more effectively. Understanding local conditions is one of the keys to a successful trip.